Hi, I'm Catherine Webb, and I'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast on America's college debt. Today we'll be investigating the scholarship process, as well as some hidden fees that students just aren't aware of during their secondary education, and how they manage to pay it off throughout their lives. Good morning. Today we'll be meeting with Paul Smith, a guidance counselor who helps students with their secondary education and their scholarship opportunities. But today we have the opportunity to sit in on some of his personal interviews with students so that we can observe the unfair advantages ourselves.
I see many students throughout the day who wonder how they're going to pay for college. As the number of students enrolled in college continues to rise, so does the cost of college. This drives many students to compete for scholarships on an unequal playing field. So, Demarius, you're a basketball player.
Yeah.
And you're going to Kentucky for free?
Yeah, Coach Kyle gave me a full ride.
So, how did you manage to get all that paid for?
Hoop.
Okay. So it's all from basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your high school GPA?
3.7.
I'm talking about on a 12 scale.
Me too.
So, Billy James,
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me about your career plans.
Well, I'm majoring in agronomy and planning to do some soil research in the future.
All right. And how are you paying for your schooling?
Well, I ain't entirely sure yet, but I've been working on the family farm for several years now, and I've been raising cattle, baling hay, doing
Yes.
all those normal things.
No scholarships?
No, I'm too busy working. I ain't got time to fill out them forms.
Any federal aid? Did you fill out your FAFSA?
I sure did, but the government tells us that we're millionaires. But boy, once you take into account our assets and taxes, we ain't got no pot to pee in.
You look very happy to be here today.
Yes, my mom told me to smile because it is very good for first impressions.
So I've been told you're a Stanford student.
Yes.
And how did you choose such a prestigious university?
Well, my mom wanted me to be a doctor, so yeah.
I see. Well, tuition at Stanford is pretty lofty if I recall. So where's all the money coming from?
Scholarships.
Really? What kind?
For the ride. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm Asian.
Welcome, Samuel. It's nice to meet you.
That's Samuel Suspenders to you, and I'll have you know that
Okay, so I hear you have a high GPA.
only the highest is acceptable.
However, your parents seem to make too much money to qualify for scholarships. So Tyler, tell me about this SAT score of yours.
Scored at 2270.
That is impressive. So are you the valedictorian of your class? Per
Not even-
GPA?
Not even close. Scored a 2.2. I think that's a 6.6 on a 12-point scale.
Oh, how did you manage a 2270 then?
Multiple choice.
Where are you going to college?
I wanted to go to Butler, but we can't afford it, so I'm going to Ivy Tech.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but Ivy Tech is nice. Did you apply for scholarships?
Oh yeah, tons.
What was your high school GPA?
11.85, and I'm third in my class.
Impressive. Community involvement?
Yeah, I'm president of the student council. I'm in 4-H. I do soup kitchens, local charities, a National Honor Society, but I guess that wasn't enough.
So, Mr. Suspenders,
Yeah.
now that you've calmed down, what is the real problem here?
Well, I haven't worked a day in my life. I spent all my time on school, and now I have no money. And my parents said, well, you can do this all on your own. But how am I supposed to do anything?
Studying up on the vocab, skipping a few classes, didn't really make a difference anyways.
So you spent more time in class studying for the SAT than you would have studying for your classes.
I don't need the classes. The SAT score alone is enough to get me scholarships from Baylor.
And as if the tuition fees weren't enough, there are other fees that students just don't notice until it's too late. These fees can include laundry, student meal plans, or even their college textbooks.
Applying for college. Did you just apply for college too?
Yes, I did.
That application fee is a killer.
Aww.
Man, paying $500 for parking is great.
And print. Oh yeah, I gotta pay my printing fees.
Time for another load of laundry.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me find this list of books.
Right. Okay, you'll need this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and you will need this one. Oh, wait. This one, and this one.
Oh, you're taking that class. You're gonna need that one too.
All right, so your total will be $1,600.
Yeah, maybe we're only gonna get like half of them.
You here to take a placement exam?
That'll be $300 to take a required placement exam, sir. Pencils down. You failed. So now you have to take the class next semester.
Dang.
Have a nice day. Thank you. Hi. You have $4,000 left in your account.
Well, since this is the last day of school, does this money transfer over to next year?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
After so much student debt is accumulated over a period of time, students are expected to take time out of their lives in order to dig themselves out of the hole that their secondary education dumped them into in the first place.
My friends and I have been eating ramen noodles every day for the past 3 years in order to pay off our college debt.
I sold my brother for a liberal arts degree.
This poor college junior is selling her knee, her foot, and probably her kidney in order to pay off her college debt. This young college student has to walk dogs every day in order to help pay off her student debt.
Hi, I'm Lauren Mann, college student. I have to work first shift on one job and third shift on another job in order to pay off my college debt. I've gotten no sleep over the past 4 years.
Dude, you gotta try it. Donating plasma, easiest $50 ever. The side effects, dude, I'll be fine. Hello.
Hello, welcome to the Plasma Donation Center. How can I help you today?
I just came. One of my buddies told me that you make pretty good money here, so I'm interested.
Your first session will start at $50, and as you do more sessions, it'll be about $100 a session, which is a great way to earn money. But there is a few side effects. Do you know any of the side effects that we have?
No. Can you
On the
explain?
sheet is listed all of them, but just to point out a couple major ones, you have dizziness, dehydration, and vomit could come from donating plasma. And internal vein damage, and finally hepatitis.
I'm Noah Deering, and I have to work at Little Caesars to pay off college. I'm questioning my life decisions right now.
My name is Reed Hathaway, and I've been forced to open my company, Water for $1, to help pay off my college loans. Hi, would you like to buy some water?
Yeah, I'd love some water.
All right, there you are. Thank you. Have a nice day.
In today's journey, We experience the hardships of finding scholarships, the mysteries of hidden fees, as well as the methods in which students choose to pay off their debt. But you know what? In the end, it's all worth it. Anything is worth pursuing that secondary education. The nation's debt for college loans may be at $1.2 trillion and growing, but those some 40 million students don't need to worry about that, because after all, they do have an extra kidney.